you doing? Thank you all. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me. It's been, I do enjoy it. So I do also have the product too. So I got this one, and then I have the Serenity. So I do that too. Um, so anyway, when the doctors had told me, you got to be on prednisone, and then we're going to put you on this next, medication, and then we're going to wean you off of the prednisone, and we're going to put you on these two other pills. And I was informed, no, I'm going to have to be on these pills for at least a year, except for the prednisone. And so anyway, so then that's when Danya and I we had our own conversation, because the doctors were telling me, you need to take multivitamins, you need to do the calcium, and then two of the pills is going to make my immune system go down. And when I was informed about the immune system, I was like, okay, yeah, no, because I hardly ever get sick. So that was when Danya and I had the conversation about the product. And so it was on the first day, I immediately could tell the energy that I have. I was a whole lot calmer, because I am one of those people that is like, I like order. So for me, when I clean or whatever, it just needs to go this way. And so I noticed that, okay, this product is actually helping me of, hey, it's okay. Your brain is clear. You're fine. It's going to be okay. And so then I noticed my mood swings were a whole lot better. It was the sleeping. So I wasn't always getting my sleep. So I mean, I could go to bed at 9 o'clock at night and wake up at 11 o'clock at night and would stay up until it's time for me to clock in for work and work a 12-hour shift. And it was killing me. And so when I started taking the product, I noticed that, hey, I'm actually sleeping 8 hours. Hey, I'm not as tired. Hey, I don't have to take any naps on my days off to continue to keep going along my day. I'm just staying up and I have all this energy and it's helping me. And when I recently went back to my doctor to do a follow up. And so when I talked to her about the product, and so she said, well, you can keep on taking it and we will have to check your blood again. So because of this product, we took my blood a few days ago or last week, and then I go back later this month. And so she wants to see, okay, well, if it's going to work for you, then we won't take off the medication, but we will take the amount will come off of, well, let's see what happens, So luckily, this particular doctor is very understanding when it comes to the natural, because she also understood too, why you were saying no to the junk of the vitamins. So she did understand. So, but I love it. I've been using it on my son to see how he is. So I tested it on him as well, and he's 9. So, with kids, they get so fidgety. And when I need my child to focus and let's get the reading done, because he just does all this movement. And for me, I'm like, just stay still and stay focused. So I have tried it with him. I did it before school. Well, I did it on the weekend with him to see how he does, and he did wonderfully. And so I was like, okay, well then let's try it while he's in school. And so I did it before he had to go to school, and it's been wonderful. I love it. I love it. So I will continue to keep on going. It's
That's
good.
awesome. That's awesome, Laken. Thank you. And I just want to ask you one more thing, because you had mentioned taking Serenity when you were working out. And I said,
Hmm.
that's kind of odd, because when you work out, you don't want to
Hmm.
like calm down. So
Hmm.
why did
Hmm.
you take Serenity for your workouts?
Without. So that morning, I was I do have a routine, and this particular day, work was stressing me out, and because I do work from home, so while I'm working, I will also work out as well. And so this particular day, I was like, well, I'm going to take this stuff because it was stress was going on, anxiety was kicking in because of work, and so it was okay. Well, let me take it anyway because I already did my switch the first thing in the morning. So I knew what this product does, but I still know that the other products are going to give me the energy. So I was able to still work out. I was still fine. I still stayed focused, but it did help me out because of the fact of, okay, I'm not stressing out. hey, I'm not snapping on my employees because they're not doing X, Y, and Z. So it just calmed me down, and I just needed just to do it for that very moment, because doctors, my personal experience, I feel like everything has to deal with a band-aid. They just give you a band-aid, which is just medication. And for me, it's fix the problem. Stop giving me pills. So when I talked to my PCP, and he was like, yes, you were on, because I was on anxiety pills before. And then when he explained to me that how the anxiety pills can actually reverse, so it won't do what it's supposed to do because your body's saying, hey, I don't like this thing. So it's not going to help you out with your anxiety. So when I saw that it wasn't working for me, but then when I tried the Serenity, and I was like, hey, I'm not all like how I was before with the pills of being on anxiety medication. I wasn't. I mean, my husband sit there and tell you guys, it was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So when it was the pill, of the anxiety medication. So when I saw that, hey, this isn't doing that. And then when my husband, he said it to me the other night, and he and I we were talking, and he said, "You didn't do your spray, did you? You didn't do your spray because you just like go, just go do your spray." And I said, "Okay, all right, let me go do my spray." So I did some little 9, and then I was fine, and I was okay. He was much better.